My name is Raja Muzaffar. I come from Uri, a Tehsil district of District Baramulla, Kashmir, a beautiful town in Kashmir where mountains touch the clouds and rivers flow with grace. But behind all that beauty lives a very deep pain. Very deep pain. My story is not unique. It is a story of thousands of Kashmiris. My family was torn apart during the war of 1947-48. Not by choice, but by a line. At that time it was called ceasefire line, drawn across our homeland, divided our home family. That line did not just divide our land, our graveyard, our homes. It split our families, our memories, our hopes. I grew up hearing stories of what Kashmir was like before the occupation. Kashmir before the occupation like this. Before the soldiers of India, Pakistan and China entered into the Kashmir. Before the walls and wires. I'm talking about when Kashmir was a trading hub and having the connection with Central Asian states through Silk Road. Now I live in exile, far from home, far from the soil that raised me, but I have never let go of hope because I believe that the world can help. The ceasefire agreement signed in 1949 between India and Pakistan Army under the supervision of the United Nations Military Observer Group in Karachi. It was the agreement between India and Pakistan, carried a promise to withdraw troops and allow Kashmir to decide its own future. That promise 70 years ago, 71 years ago, remains broken. It is called an unfinished agenda of the United Nations. But imagine for a while this with me, a Kashmir like this, with no checkpoints, no soldiers, no sounds of gunfire, no landmines, just the sound of children playing, elders praying, and people living in peace and coexistence. Imagine that time when all the religious segments will live together. Imagine the line of control disappearing like the Berlin Wall once did. In its place, not division, but bridges. Bridges of understanding, bridges of peace, and we want Kashmir to be a bridge of peace between India, Pakistan and China. India, Pakistan, even China, these are vast nations, big countries. They can live without Kashmir. They with great potential. They do not need to hold hostage a land which is not there, the land whose dream is freedom, dignity, and peace. So I ask the world, I ask the peace builders, I ask the governments, I ask the peace activists, peace builders, and the United Nations General Assembly members and Security Council members. Help us. Stand with us. Support the Kashmiri people right to live free. Not under occupation, but with choice, dignity, and hope. We have a hope, as President Trump has offered the mediation to resolve the Kashmir between India and Pakistan. But I will request that he should consider the Kashmiris as the most important party. Let our generation want that ends this long suffering. Let us be the voice that helped turn pain into peace, division into unity. Because I still dream of the day when I will return to home, to Kashmir, to Uri, to Baramulla, to Srinagar, not in exile, but in freedom. In an independent country. And I will walk through the valley of like this of my homeland, not as a forgotten refugee, but as a free Kashmir, free citizen of free Kashmir, standing tall in a land no longer torn by war, but shining with peace. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hearing my short story. Free Kashmir, free Kashmir, peace for Kashmir, peace for Kashmir. Raja Muzaffar from Atlanta, Georgia. Thank you so much.